Welcome back, everyone. We are live once again. So I believe the Falcons are next up. We have 4 rounds to go. So yeah.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully AP comes within the next minute. Four rounds to go, and then we will be simulating. So this is our last chance to draft some quality players. Don't know where AP is. Gotta make some team builder logos. You have 2 in the 23rd. You do? I don't know you have 2 23rd round picks. What trade is that? Give him time. You should be here in a minute or so, so that's good. He's contending you're not. Last stream, cards trade 22nd rounder to the Falcons for 23rd. What? Oh, so you guys have made a deal? Alright, so what is the official trade? As AP, you are now on the clock. 2 minutes is underway. Going with left guard. AP has 2 picks now in the 22nd round, according to reports. I will check on Discord. So here's the left guard situation. It's not pretty. How is your team looking? We will look at your roster after AP makes his selection. You have a pretty talented team. And so now we got USGU in here, so that is 6 users, including myself. Dan Feeney, move him to right guard. That's probably the best pick here.
Packers are now on the clock.
What is the deal? Oh wait, no, I gotta check Discord. I'm smart. Packers are up. We will look at the Niners roster first, and then Green Bay will be on the clock. So here's by position. Of course, you do have Deshaun Watson now. No Kareem Hunt. And Deion Jones, of course, will be traded for Tre'Davious White as well. So, your team is looking alright. These 2 guys won't be here, obviously, but I'll say your team's alright. Has some young pieces. Wait, why would why would Nick do that? Why would Nick trade his 22nd for the Falcons' 23rd? That makes no sense. Okay then. I approve. I don't see a problem, but that's a little weird. I offered a 4th round pick, but whatever. Alrighty, so left outside linebacker. Let's get the timer ready. On the clock. It's not great at left outside linebacker. You have an early 23rd and a mid, but why would you trade your 22nd for your 23rd? How old is Bud? I'm assuming that would be Bud Dupree. Is Bud on the board? Tyus Bowser, alright. Here's Tyus Bowser, 23, normal development, 72 overall. And Bud Dupree is 25, 72 overall with normal development as well. Bud Dupree, however, is a scheme fit. The youngest. The youngest is Jerome Baker, 21, 70 with normal dev. But he's only a 61 with the scheme fit. Bud Dupree is a scheme fit. .25 seconds remaining on the clock. Jerome Baker is the pick. So next up is going to be us. Know your next pick? Which is coming up since Nick is delusional. Alrighty, so the player I will be picking is Jonathan Hankins. 26, quick. I will probably move him inside and potentially trade him. You wanted a fantasy pick him, but why would you trade your 22nd for your 23rd? Like, that doesn't make sense. You're trading down like maybe 30 picks and you're not getting anything in return. That just doesn't make sense. Is Team Builder down? I don't know what you mean by down, but okay. So the Falcons are back on the clock. Now, first steal trade of the year. It's not that big of a deal, but it's certainly a steal. It won't let me log in. You still have your 20, but why would you trade your 22nd for your 23rd? Wouldn't you rather a 22nd instead of a 23rd? That doesn't make sense. Is Darrenly still available? No, okay. Just curious. There are some decent players here. Matt Milano, Alex Anzalone, Malcolm Smith. Is Bud there? Alright, Bud I know is a left outside. I'm pretty sure he is here. He was here just a second ago. No, that's development trait. Last name. Bud Dupree is on the board. He is a scheme fit for the Cardinals, so that doesn't really matter. A little under a minute to go. Rip me, you can't do anything? Huh, that's strange. The Team Builder website isn't the greatest. Matt Milano. He's younger, better, same development trait. Malcolm Smith, 29, 76. Anzalone, 23, 74. Milano is 24, 76. So is Matt Milano the pick? Going once, going twice? Move him to left. So Matt Milano is indeed the selection. So the Cardinals are now up. They indeed traded their 22nd rounder for no apparent reason. Haloti Nata is headed to the Patriots. The Browns, oh, they get Jonathan Allen, darn it. I was going to pick him with my next pick. Crud. Well, at least we picked Jonathan Hankins when we got the chance. So, Cardinals are on the clock. They have 2 picks in this round. So, 2 minutes for Nick is on the clock. Young defensive end. A really good young defensive end just went off the board, but oh well. Defense is complete. For your pick, go to right end. All right, right end. Arden Key probably as normal. 22 years old, 70 overall. He is a scheme fit. All you need is a center. Since you did indeed trade away Mr. Kelsey to the GOAT squad. About 50 seconds remaining on the clock for the Cardinals. Is Arden Key the selection? Arden Key is indeed the pick. Your roster is stacked. You have a nice roster, I'm not gonna lie. You have a pretty talented team, which is good for us since we are tanking. Not trying to win these first couple seasons. Alrighty, so let's look at the draft board. Alright, tight end. Is my guy still available? He is not. I wanted Dallas Goedert, but he is off the board. So I would just have to settle with Mark Andrews. That's solid. 21. Futures news song, birds flock in Atlanta. They'll be flocking to beat the Saints this year, hopefully.
The Packers are now on
The Green Bay Packers are up. I know he said he wanted to look at right ends. Two minutes is on the clock. So there's still some decent players. Robert Ayers could have been a Lion, but he isn't for reasons. Team builders hurting your feelings. That is cute. It only works for computers if you're trying to do it on like your phone. So that could be why. Go by age. There are some decent young players available. Deshaun Hand, go Lions. About a minute to go remaining on the clock. Guess the guy's old. Guess the old guys. Robert Ayers. Henry Anderson's not that old. He's 27. Coney Ely. He's not too old. 26. Denico Artery is 28, but he does have quick development. Randy Gregory. He's 25. 300 pounds in right end. Anderson's 300. Alawalu's 300. You're doing it on PC? Okay, then that is quite tough. Christian Covington, 24. 75. About 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Let's go Anderson. That's a nice pick. Henry Anderson is a Green Bay Packer. The Atlanta Falcons are now on the clock. Well, shoot, the video of all the Husky stats got corrupted. That is tough. 2 minutes on the clock for Atlanta. They don't need too much. Other than maybe another offensive lineman. Defensively, they only have one linebacker. Oh wait, no, this is Arizona's pick. That's right. Sorry. Alright. I will reset the clock because I'm not smart. So this is the Arizona Cardinals selection. Nick is on the board. He acquired this pick by trading his 22nd rounder. Don't really know why. That can't be right. I mean, this is Nick's pick since you did trade your 23rd for his 22nd. Running back. The Cardinals currently have the power back Leonard Fournette. Oh yeah, you're moving people around. You're making deals. Talking about a linebacker. Yeah, you do have Quan Alexander. I forgot about that. So you have 2 linebackers. Young running back. There are some young players here. Nyam Hines, Marlon Mack, Akram Wadley, Justin Jackson, Austin Eckler. Middle linebacker, the old Carlos Dansby, former Cleveland Brown. Milano, who's a right outside, moving to left outside. Was that your first linebacker you took? Wow. And Quan, obviously, with the trade. 37 seconds remaining. Here's some young ones. Fred Warner, Sean Dion Hamilton. Let's take Bo. Bo Scarborough? You also have Dion. Dion? Who's Dion? Would Bo be Bo Scarborough or someone else by the name of Bo? Alright, Bo Scarborough. Yeah, who's Dion? Because Dion Jones is going to be on the Bucks. So the pick is S. Scarborough. It starts with an S. Oof. Oh, Deion Buchanan. Oh, that's... Why does it say 1 linebacker? Because you have drafted 2.
The 49ers are now on the clock.
Next up is San Francisco. I don't know if USG is still here. I'll wait about 30 seconds just in case, because I know he was here a few minutes ago. It says there's 7 people on. So he very well could be. What is your running back situation? You have Kareem Hunt, but he will be traded. And your other running back is Chris Carson. So you could probably use another one. Since Kareem Hunt is technically not on your team. And there are some decent players here. Chris Thompson, Shady, Gio Bernard, James White, Amir Abdullah, Austin Eckler, Take McCoy. I mean, he's a 90 overall, so I can't really argue with that.
Buccaneers are now on the clock.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How old is he? He is 30. He is still very good. You could probably get something decent for him from a user. Some user looking to win now might give you a 2nd or 3rd round pick for him, so I would say that's worth it in this situation. Next up is the Buccaneers. 2 minutes on the clock underway. So the Bucks, they could use some extra offensive line. And that's pretty much it. Still a good pick. Yeah, I'd say it's a nice deal. So the Bucks pretty much just need offensive line. They have 3 rounds to do it. Left tackle, Eric Fisher. The former Illinois Fighting Illini, wink wink. 27. Didn't you have the other one, though? I'm confused. Riley Reef, he is 29. He is also terrible. Tyrell Crosby, go Ducks. Development. I doubt anyone has quick development, but who knows, maybe. Alright. Whoa, who is Kent Perkins? Why does Kent Perkins get quick development? So there is one quick development, that is Kent Perkins. Never heard of this dude in my life. Don't know why he gets quick. Ready for CPU trading time? You know who you're going for? I will probably have everyone on the stream go for 1 player in this episode, and then you can still negotiate deals in the Discord. I will probably put up all the rosters tomorrow. So you can tell me what you're looking to deal in the Discord. It was a 5th this year, but a 6th next year. I'm confused. 23 seconds remaining for your pick. Pick Kent. Kent Perkins. 63 overall. Headed to the Buccos. And I believe the Bucks are up next. since Carolina and Detroit are not here.
The Lions.
E.J. Manuel will be the starting quarterback of the Carolina Panthers.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
B.J. Goodson is headed to Detroit.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
2 more rounds to go, everyone. There is no backing out. I thought that was the deal. Apparently, the deal was Nick is giving up his 22nd rounder for a 23rd rounder and nothing else. Check DM for your next 2 picks. Alright, let's see. I'm guessing you mean by your draft board. 2 minutes is on the clock for the Bucks. Alrighty, so Colin, with your last 2 picks, you just pretty much put in kickers and punters. Or positions of need. Thought you added a 22nd rounder of a third steal. Apparently, Nick just traded his 23rd for his 22nd for a 23rd. I could probably check, but that's the report. Live stream cards trade 22nd rounder. I could probably check the chat to confirm. It's not looking great at quarterback. Kicker. Most of the good kickers are still on the board. Justin Tucker looks like he's gone, and that's about it. Scroll up to 1250. Yeah, Nick, you indeed said that the 22nd for the 23rd rounder.
The 49ers are now on the clock.
So that was the deal, as Jake Elliott said it to the Bucks. San Francisco is on the clock, which would be Mr. USGU. Thought it was 23rd rounder for 2019 fifth and 2026. Well, apparently that wasn't the deal. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Do you have kickers or punters? You do not have a kicker or a punter. 2 minutes is now on the clock. So there are still some very good kickers and punters remaining on the board. Justin Tucker and Jake Elliott are the only 2 ones gone. I don't think any punters are gone, so that's kind of just me assuming. Check guards and tackles. Yes, the Niners offensive line could certainly use some work. Taking your center and then a kicker. Eric Flowers, the beast. Nick indeed goofed, but it's not that big of a trade. It's just a 22nd for a 23rd, so it's not that big of a deal. $52 seconds remaining on the clock. So the talent on the offensive line isn't great, but offensive line is a need. Take best kicker available. That would be Matt Bryant. He is 43 years old, but he is pretty good. Is this the selection? Because obviously that is subject to change due to that old age. Don't do that, I figured. Robbie Gould, 36. Who's young down here? Harrison Butker is young, he's 23. Someone who isn't about to retire. Harrison Butker will not be retiring for another 20 years. Can't see the chat on the last stream. Time is winding down, about 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Harrison Butker is 23, quick development, 92 kick power, 90 accuracy, and he is headed
The Falcons are now on the
to the San Francisco 49ers. The Atlanta Falcons are back up. They just need a center and a kicker with their last 2 picks. And then the Green Bay Packers are up afterwards. There are some decent centers available. Ryan Kelly, Corey Linsley, Ben Jones. He's not too old. 29. All the young good kickers are gone. Actually, there's only 3 kickers taken. And 2 of them are very young, and one of them is the 2nd best kicker in the league. Now you are mad at yourself. It's not that big of a trade if you think about it. Just a 22nd for a 23rd. Roberto Aguayo. The man, the myth, the legend. I didn't even put the clock on. Crud. So AP has 2 minutes to go with his selection. He said he wanted a center, so here are the centers. I'm pretty sure he's still here. First for a 25th. I would trade my 25th rounder for a 1st round pick. I wouldn't mind doing that. Here are the kickers as well. I don't know where AP is. There's only 4 people on the stream now, so I guess he might have left. So I'll just draft him a good young center. Ben Jones is 29. Linsley is 27. Ryan Kelly is 25. So if AP doesn't respond within the next 10 seconds, I will pick Ryan Kelly for him.
The Packers are now on the clock.
Alright, Ryan Kelly is headed to the Falcons. That's a good pick. And the Packers are on the clock. So Colin and his Green Bay Packers are up. 2 minutes is underway. Will Lutz. I'm pretty sure he's there, so... And Will Lutz is available. 79 years old. 79 overall, 24 years old. 97 kick power, 87 kick accuracy. Pretty solid.
The Ravens are now on the clock.
The Ravens are up. They will just be simulated, which means our New Orleans Saints. I will be taking a kicker with my last pick. With this pick, I will be picking an actual position player, probably a wide receiver. Offensive line is set. Maybe we could use a running back. We have 4 right ends. Yeah, I'd say we need a receiver. J.J. Nelson is on the board. 76 slot. Willie Snead. Alright, so there's some decent players available. Zay Jones. Tajay Sharp. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with the speedster. Actually, let's check development tree. Quick. Traquan Smith. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with Mr. Smith. Cedric Wilson. I think I'm gonna go with Traquan. Yeah, that's a move. Traquan Smith. Abraham, crazy last name. Alrighty, next up is the Cardinals. I'm assuming you mean Equanimous St. Brown. I would assume he's on the board. So I'm assuming that is your pick, unless he, for whatever reason, has been taken over someone like J.J. Nelson. Last name. ST. St. Brown, he looks like he's... Equanimous St. Brown is off the board. Would you look at that? D'Anthony Thomas is the beast. Taylor Gabriel is long gone, as in like 6 rounds ago. So Nick has 2 more picks to go, including this one, and after that, everyone only has 1 final pick left before we simulate. Sad face. Minute and a half to go for your pick, Nick. Kicker. How old is Vinatieri? 44? 45! My goodness. Damn Bailey, he's started, or no, he was quick. He got cut in real life. Cairo Santos is young, 26. Lambo is young, 27. Daniel Carlson, 23. Your dad's age, boy. Yunyo Koo, 24. Take a Lambo.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
And the Cardinals are back up. No, Carlson. Oh, crud. But silly chat delayed. I mean, it's just a kicker. I guess it could be worse. So, these two picks will be simulated. Vernon Davis. Interesting. Everyone only has one more pick remaining. Starting with Nick and the Cardinals. 2 minutes underway. He just accidentally selected Josh Lambo instead of Daniel Carlson. Wide receiver. Marquette King, I would assume, is still available. Wouldn't be shocked if a user scoops him up right now. Should you get a backup quarterback? Considering injuries will be on, yeah, you could use a backup. There's Chad Kelly. Mr. Irrelevant. Even though he's not too irrelevant since the Broncos chose him over Paxton Lynch. Speaking of, is Paxton Lynch available? Probably. There's JT Barrett if you want to go with your Buckeye. Yep, JT Barrett is the final selection made by GM Nick DeCoach. The New Orleans Saints are up. I think I'm going to go with J.J. Nelson. I consider picking up a last round, and I will just let fate decide my kicker. Perfect, he is available.
The Ravens are now on the clock. The Packers are now
Kevin King. That's a nice pick. Alright, Green Bay is up. Matt Prater. I highly considered picking Prater as a biased Lions fan. 2 minutes underway for the Packers' final selection. Major Oob. Oobity doobity. The Packers only have... Oh, no, they have 5 offensive linemen. I can't count. Your Wi-Fi went off? That isn't... That's tough. Marquette King, 29 years old, 6 foot, and he has like 80 speed. Why is tackling a secondary attribute for a punter? And block shedding?
The Falcons are now
Nelson Laugh. J.J. Nelson has like 97 speed. I'm happy with that pick. The Falcons are up. Then the Bucks. And then actually, the Falcons only missed 1 pick, and I took Ryan Kelly, center, because he was the best center with age available. Alright, AP said he wanted a kicker. Few kickers have gone. Who's the youngest kicker available? Jason Sanders in the Dolphin series. Because kickoff and punt return. Roberto Aguayo, Yunyo Koo. Who's the fastest kicker? Brandon McManus. Has 78 speed. Alright, running back. The Falcons already have 3 running backs on their roster. One of which will be traded, Bo Scarborough. Get Hurricane wide left. So running back isn't a huge need, but it is a little bit of a need. Wide receiver. It's always good to have 4 wide receivers. Minute 20 remaining. And then is AP actually no, Xavier will be the last user to pick, and then we will simulate. And we will finally start the season. Let's be stacked and pick up Brandon Marshall. Interesting.
The 49ers.
He's old, but he's still very solid. What, do you not get... Oh, wait, no, you do get another pick. I thought you left, but I guess not. So, the Niners are up. I didn't realize you were still here. Sorry about that. It seems dumb, but you have a good wide receiver core. Yeah, it's a very solid. Cardinals record 16-0. Just flip it. Alright, so USGU has 2 minutes to make his final selection. Best right tackle or left guard? Andy Levitre, 79. Ramon Foster, 78. Or right tackle, 78. Jeremy Parnell. Parnell is 32 normal development. Levitre has quick. And he is 32 as well. So I'm assuming that's under 28. Oh gosh, that's going to be hard. Nico Siragusa, he's 24. Derek Newton's over 30. Mike Remmers is 29. So I'm assuming Nico Siragusa is the pick. Nico. Alright, solid pick.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Alrighty, Xavier's up, and then we will simulate. Two minutes on the clock. The Buccaneers drafted a kicker last round? I don't remember who they picked last round. Someone down here. Backup quarterback. Chad Kelly is still available. There's Geno Smith, Nathan Peterman, Trayvon Boykin, Luke Falk, Christian Hackenberg, Mike White, Danny Etling, Brad Kaya. Development, I highly doubt anyone was quick. It's worth a check. Nope, everyone is normal. Next up in trading time, you'll go first. Yeah, since your Wi-Fi is being annoying, I'll let you go first because I'm nice. Bryant Hoyer, former Cleveland Brown. Danny Etling has the wheels. Glad you got your backup quarterback a while back. Yeah, Teddy's going to be a nice backup quarterback. I didn't draft one since I don't really need one. Alright, Danny Etling. He has 80 speed, 92 throw power. So will this be the final selection of this fantasy draft? Danny Etling. You have JT Baird. I have Mason Rudolph and no backup. So the first user selection was Joey Bosa. Our final one is Danny Etling. We will officially simulate to the end of the draft. We've spent about 5 hours drafting. That is a long time. Here we go, boys. Hopefully I get a good kicker because I didn't draft one. Hopefully Matt Prater. Maybe Daniel Carlson. We are now in round 40. Good luck, gentlemen, even though it's just backups at this point. There's no one good available. When is the first game? We will not be doing games in this episode. We're probably not going to watch or play games. We're probably just going to simulate. JT's inaccurate. JT's not a great quarterback, but Buckeye fan alert. So, when do the trades and player position moves happen? We can do all of that right now. We're gonna do that first. T.J. Yates. Oh, we got Luke Falk, Frank Gore. Who's my kicker? Aldrick Rosas. Beautiful. We have 100% scheme fit on the defense. Oh, I forgot to drop the safety. Shoot. I could always move one of the corners there. I guess it's not too big of a deal. I'm gonna tank anyway. Making a solid Lynx logo. Alrighty, so we're gonna do position changes and stuff first and trades. And then everyone can make one CPU deal. Alright, let me check official trades. Do me and Nick's trade. Alright. So, I will do all the trades. I'll start with the Kelsey one, just because I'm currently using the Saints. So, Quan Alexander to Atlanta for Jason Kelsey and a 3rd round pick. And the trade offer is accepted. So Jason Kelsey is now a part of our lovely offensive line. I'm going to move Brandon Linder to left tackle. I'm going to do trades first, then position changes. So don't tell me all the players you want to change now. Actually, do tell me the position changes, just so we don't have to waste time. That actually is a good idea. Alright, 49ers. So the Quan deal I just did, I'm going to do the big 3-team deal with Watson, Roquan, Deion Jones, Trey White, Kareem Hunt. So first, Deion Jones for Roquan Smith. That is accepted. And Roquan Smith, as well as whoever else was the Panthers pick, Kareem Hunt. That's right. So Roquan and Hunt for Watson and Tre'Davious White. Got it back out. Alright, so the position changes I have to do is Matt Milano, Minka, Bates, and Henry Anderson so far. Quan to middle linebacker, Dan Feeney. So Quan, Feeney, Milano, Anderson, Minka, and Jesse Bates. To the Carolina Panthers for White and Deshaun Watson. Trade offers accepted. What is my team's rating? The 49ers are an 80. That's interesting. Alrighty, so the next deal is the David Njoku trade. What is your guy's name? I'm assuming you mean the right end, which would be Henry Anderson. The Cardinals have an 81 offense, 79 defense. Also, Larry Fitzgerald's tight end. Alright, so Fitzgerald, Anderson, Minka, Bates, and the 3 players AP suggested. So, James Daniels. Alright, I gotta check who the 19th round pick was. Not a 4, a 3. RNP, AP, Xavier, and me. Yeah, that's the NFC South. To the Packers. For David Njoku. Alright, is that... Okay, so now we just have to do the trades involving draft picks. Oh, the D.D. Westbrook. Alright. So, the Cardinals trade Campbell, Chancellor, and, who else is going to Carolina? I forget. Is it Will Fuller? I don't think it is. Oh, it's Buckner. So, Calais Campbell, Cam Chancellor, and DeForest Buckner for D.D. Westbrook. That is what Nick decided to do. And then the last trade involving picks was the Falcons and Cardinals deal. I forget who both teams took, so that's nice. You drafted Buckner? I could have sworn that... Oh, wait, no, you did. Okay, so I can get Buckner back. That's fine. I just forget who the Panthers picked. I can get Buckner back, so no worries. Who did the Panthers take? Alright, let me check that real quick. Because, yeah, you did draft Buckner, that's right. Alright, so... So let's see, the Panthers picked in round 6. Alright, it was Calais Campbell. So Calais Campbell's already in the deal. So it wasn't 6. Okay, so it was Will Fuller. So Will Fuller will be traded for DeForest Buckner. That's right, Will Fuller. Alrighty, Larry Fitzgerald is going to Green Bay. I'm just gonna swap 2 random players and re-swap them again. So I'm gonna put in some. I'm gonna put in Marshall Yanda and Leonard Fournette, but neither of them are getting traded. So don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. You don't have Fuller on your paper, so yeah, it was Will Fuller. Alright, so now I'll swap Yanda and Fournette. And Fournette. Okay, so there was one more for Cardinals. It was whoever the Falcons' 22nd rounder was, which I completely forget. Matt Milano. Matt Milano to the Falcons for the Cardinals' 23rd, which was... Was it Bo Scarborough? I think it was. Nick, did you pick Bo Scarborough? Just so I can confirm. Alright, AP does say it was Bo, so that means it was Bo. Alright. Alright, so I believe that is it for current trades we have done. Alright, so now we're going to do position changes. So, everyone put your position changes in because I don't feel like scrolling up. Cardinals are a 73. Oh gosh, I thought the Cardinals had a pretty good draft. Guess not. So, who? Minka Fitzpatrick and Jesse Bates for the Cardinals. I know that, so... Alright, I have a good idea. So, I can't stream forever, so what I'm going to do is for CPU trades, everyone put in one player you want to get, And then I'll tell you what team they're on, and then you guys can suggest for trades on Discord. So that's what we can do. Instead of on the stream. Alright. Packers was Anderson and Larry Fitz. And then the Falcons had 3 changes. Then I'm going to end the stream. Tell me the one player who you want to trade for. And then you can tell me what you're willing to give up. So that's the plan. So everyone here, just name one player who you think would benefit your team in the way you see fit. None? You don't want to make any CPU trades, Nick? You like your team? I will do one trade as well, only one, just so I don't... Not 10. Just so I don't, like, overpower myself. You can also say draft picks if you want. If you want to get a first round pick instead of a player. Just for one player I need to trade for. What his team needs are. Okay, so what you can do is tell me the player you want. I'll look for them and I'll tell you the team's needs on Discord. Just so it's easier for me. I'll move Davenport or Wake to right end because I'm assuming that's who you'd want to start there. So I'll do that as well. Probably Davenport, because I think he is more of a right end than Wake. Oh, Marcus Davenport to start. I'll move him there anyway. Alright, tell me in DMs. Perfect. So y'all can tell me in DMs or on the stream. It doesn't really matter. AP already told me his. Kevin Zietler to left guard. Alright. That's the wrong button. And then AP's position changes, and then DM me the players you guys want as we will finish the stream. So thank you everyone for stopping by. The one player you want to trade for is St. Brown. Not like a superstar. I mean, alright, that's fine with me, but... And the Atlanta Falcons. So Milano, Quan, and Dan Feeney. And then we will finish her off. So far the players are AP's player and St. Brown. That's not right. I'll move John Jerry to tackle, because I'd assume you'd rather start Feeney than John Jerry. Don't know what to give up. You probably don't have to give up much for St. Brown. You could probably just trade some backup. Like some 4th string running back you didn't even draft. Alright, defense. The Falcons are an 83. Matt Milano to left outside linebacker. Oh, so actually you do want to start? Alright, so I'll move Jerry back to right guard. And then that is it. Make sure y'all, I would say drop a like and subscribe, but I know you guys are all already subbed, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, Quan, he is going to move over to middle. And then I'll move John Jerry back. And then that'll be it. Kenya starts. Oh, Saquon's not starting. I can change that. So Saquon will start. Jerry to right guard. And yeah. Move Dion to 3 safety. Dion Buchanan. Alright, so Dion to free safety, Saquon starter. If he's not an 85 plus moving, I don't know if he's gonna be an 85 plus, maybe. He's a 72? Storm was he that bad? He is an 80 at 3 safety. I would probably just keep him at 3 safety. He is an 80. And then start Tyus Bowser. Or I guess you do have Jimmy Ward, so maybe not. That's a Saquon to starter, and then we are done. Alright, let's go to the Packers. Alright, boom. So that'll end it officially. What is Ward at linebacker? I can't imagine he's that good. I guess we can check that real quick. You still making a vid later? Yeah, sure. Alright, Jimmy Ward. He's a 77 at a hybrid, so maybe he'll be good at linebacker. He has a 71 at right outside, probably a 71 at left outside too. Okay, so he's a 71. Alright, so I will DM you anything involving the trades probably in about 5 or 10 minutes. Probably not this second. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.